a lot of people come to us when they end up, when they find out they have health problems.
Yes.
And I just hope that more people decide to eat healthy to not get in that situation.
Prior to.
We raise ours 100% grass-fed,
Good.
which means we never give them antibiotics, no hormones, and we don't feed them out with corn. They don't eat corn.
1 acre suburban homesteaders, and we cannot raise, we did raise pigs, but the city said no. You cannot have pigs here. Y'all have lost y'all mind. So we found Hunter, and we've been coming here ever since. You find a company such as Hunter, and this is how we heal ourselves, because the food in the grocery store is not exactly what we think it is.
We are all from Southeast Bullock High School.
Okay.
So we are the FFA organization at our school. This is our new officer team for the year. So this week we're doing our COLT, which stands for Chapter Officer Leadership Training. So every day this week they're going to start the morning with an industry tour, where they're going to start the morning with an industry tour where we're going to go somewhere within our county and learn more about agriculture right by us. And then we go back to the school and we plan out our year and what we want to do and what we want to offer our members. But these kids are the best of the best that we have. Mr. Kelly, and then I am Miss Bennett.
Whatever God got in store for us, we got to make sure we playing our part and not ending up in the bed at 40 and 50 years old, you know, because we choose to eat the wrong foods or live the wrong life. So
my dad has a brother who's a couple of years younger than him. And they're literally living that right now. The difference between their small decisions over so many years, and it's crazy. My dad, we're out here on the farm because 20 years ago, well, number one, Hurricane Katrina had happened.
Yeah.
And he was like, dude, we need to get out on land so we can be able to have a self-sufficient place. So if this happens, we can
have a place to go.
Right, and we can grow our own meats and all this kind of stuff. Well, once we started doing that, he would tell me stuff, and honestly, this is 20 years ago. So we thought he was a little bit of a conspiracy type, whatever. He was like, listen, that MSG, that hurts my knees or it gives me a headache, or those nitrites. And he would always talk about how his joints felt in this, but if he ate the stuff from like a friend who had a farm or something, he wouldn't feel bad. And we were like, Dad, you're so, what a conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
I was never able to eat beef or pork growing up. It made me really sick.
Yeah.
And my dad said, Kristen, I'm going to raise meat that you're going to be able to eat. And I was like, no, there's no way. Like, it makes me so sick. And sure enough, our first cow that we processed, his name was Freckles. I was able to eat a burger from Freckles. It was the first time that I didn't get extremely ill. I feel like anything that encourages more agriculture, more sustainability in our own community, more growth, because this is the deal. Like, that's what put us here. This is why we're here, and that's what's going to keep us here.
Yeah.
So all that to say, it's not the product, it's the process. Trust the process. Let's go on a tour. So today we have a special treat, y'all. We have been blessed to be able to come out to Hunter Cattle and tour this facility. And here we are with the owner. We're gonna meet him and talk to him a little bit about what's going on here and how you can get your hands on the best meat ever.
Thank you very much.
So what's your name?
My name is Dale Ferguson.
Okay.
My family, I have my wife is Deborah, who the grandkids call Mooma.
Mooma.
Yeah, we're at Mooma's store right now.
Okay, we're gonna check Mooma's store out.
Yeah.
She got some good stuff in there.
That's right. And of course, my kids, Kristen and Anthony, they are part owners in this as well. We all, went together in this a few years back and have worked hard to make it what it is and to provide a place not only for us to eat good out of, but provide jobs for ourselves, their kids, and our friends as well.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
So how long have you been doing this here?
Well, we bought the farm over 20 years ago, maybe almost 25 years ago, and we really at first did it to provide our own food.
Yes.
My daughter had stomach problems.
Mm-hmm.
She couldn't eat red meat when she was a teenager. It'd get her sick. And so my wife had found out about the grass-fed beef and the difference. We studied up, found out the difference in how conventional cattle was being raised, and decided that we would raise it 100% grass-fed the way nature intended for a cow to grow. Of course, we had a little mini farm,
Mm-hmm.
and we had all kind of animals. We raised chickens, hogs. We ate from off of that as well. But then we didn't have any cattle. And one day my wife said, I'd like us to get a cow. So instead of looking for a cow, I looked for a farm to put cows on.
Yeah.
And that's how we ended up out here. Thankfully that Anthony and Kristen was at the beginning stages of their adult life,
Mm-hmm.
and wanted to raise their children out here the right way as well.
Good.
So that's how we kind of got started. But after we were, raising the grass-fed beef, when people started finding out about it, they was coming to us and saying, hey, can we buy some? So I'd never thought that we would be doing that
Yeah.
for other people, but that's the way it's turned out. And, we had one restaurant, Green Truck, that asked us if we could provide, our ground beef for them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's been like our longest restaurant, like for over 15 years.
Good.
And yeah, they get best burger in Savannah for, every
year. Yeah. I see that.
But anyway, we've been very blessed. A lot of people come to us when they when they find out they have health problems.
Yes.
And I just hope that more people decide to eat healthy to not get in that situation.
Prior to. Use this as a preventative.
Right.
Yeah.
The difference between the meat that we're producing here,
Mm-hmm.
and we do it here on the farm. Our son Anthony is overproduction of the ground beef, the steaks, the sausages, and everything. The difference is we don't put our livestock into feedlots,
Mm-hmm.
and we have partnering farms that have the same protocol as well. That we don't put them in feedlots where they, are subject to cramped areas with no grass and all grain with antibiotics and hormones and all like that. We raise ours 100% grass-fed, which means we never give them antibiotics, no hormones, and we don't feed them out with corn. They don't eat corn. Cow, digest grass naturally.
Yeah.
When they are eating the corn, they don't digest it as well, and the fat that is turned into ends up being omega-6.
Mm.
It depletes, instead of omega-3, which is healthy, it depletes the vitamins and minerals out of the muscle tissue. And when all along, a natural 100% grass-fed cow has all the nutrition, just about everything you need to live on. So, and is very healthy for you. I truly believe that when people say you don't eat red meat because it's not good for you, that's because the conventional way of producing red meat is not good.
Yeah.
Go to 100% grass-fed, just like what hunter cattle does. And I believe that you'll become healthier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always say it's not the product, it's the process.
Yeah.
So it's not the cow itself, it's what they going through, or the pig, or the lamb, because y'all do chicken also.
Yeah.
So it's not the product, it's actually the process. And long as we follow the lines that we just get our meat from you all, we can trust and believe that we feeding our body the right way to stay healthy.
Right. Yeah.
We definitely appreciate the fact that you all offer this amazing product to us, because we know that we need food and we need the most healthiest food we can get. And when we feed our bodies right, it has the ability to heal itself or just stay well. If you go in a big box grocery store and it say grass fed, is that 100% grass fed beef?
Right. When the term grass fed first came into existence, it was people, farmers, that were raising their cattle without giving them any grain. And of course, a protocol of no antibiotics, no hormones. Then some beef businesses in the industry said, well, all our cows are raised on grass as well. But they were still feeding them out with, finishing them out with corn. So what we've had to do since then is put 100% in front of grass-fed, so that people know that 100% grass-fed means that they've not only been fed grass in their life, but they were finished out on grass.
Okay.
So if you just see grass-fed, it could be that that wasn't finished out that way. It could have been finished out with grain.
Okay.
So go look for the 100%
grass-fed.
Yeah.
Okay. But definitely look for the Hunter sticker.
cattle.
That's right. I mean, we have been consuming Hunter meat since October. I think we got our cow in October.
Okay.
And man, like I was digging through the freezer yesterday, like, what's in here? I gotta find something. But it's amazing. It is definitely worth the purchase. We always purchase a half a cow. We purchased a whole pig this time too. But it is worth every dime, and we can't thank y'all enough for offering all.
Yep.
One of the things you said about, the meat having everything in it that you need if it's raised on grass.
Right.
I have noticed, I am good for a long time after eating some meat.
Yeah.
And versus needing to eat again in a few hours,
Yeah.
So I can eat, like I'm on a somewhat of a carnivore, a dirty carnivore.
Right.
So I eat mainly meats and healthy fats.
Right.
And I noticed that I'm not nearly as hungry.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the good thing about the carnivore and keto diet is using fat as a source of energy instead of carbohydrates.
Yep.
And it's the carbohydrates. You're welcome.
Huh?
You do a good job.
What'd I do? Was that rude?
She was like, excuse me.
If your body is using fat as its energy source instead of sugar, you're a lot more healthier. Your cells actually run better, and you don't store the extra glucose in as fat.
Yes.
So, and I feel, with our ground beef, it keeps me full as well.
Oh yeah.
I'll eat a patty or two of ground beef for lunch and feel very good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Check out Hunter Cattle. We will definitely link them down in the description. If you are in the area, you want to come by to, what is it?
Hunter Cattle?
Hunter Cattle
Company, yes.
Company.
Check out
Muma's Farm Store. I'm about to go in here now and peep at some tallow.
That's right.
Because I like to wear my tallow. So, y'all, amazing. A lot of information, but definitely look into it. We always encourage you to do your own research. This is just a starting point, but learn the difference so you can heal yourself.
And if you're from somewhere else and you can't get another Hunter meat, you need to do your research. Find
a local
farmer that's actually doing the work, the pride in what they're doing, and see about getting some meat that's going to be better for you and your family.
Yes.
So we appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
Yes, it was so nice to meet y'all.
Good to see y'all.
All right, babe, what you got to say?
All right, till the next time, guys.
Don't let nobody steal your joy.